indeed. Yeah, I don't want a whole lot of expectations just because I could be disappointed. And I don't want that, so yep, I'm keeping my expectations low. Another thing is Suicide Squad film. Tom Hardy is playing a villain, and just wish it was like he already played Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, and someone compared that to like Chris Evans, who was the Human Torch and is now Captain America. It's like no, which is like kind of like why do they do that? I mean, I don't know why they do that. Tom Hardy is a good actor, so hey, whatever. Also, the bigger thing though to talk about with that is Jared Leto as the Joker. I think he'll be okay. Um, Personally, I don't think he'll be better than Heath Ledger, but who knows? Like Ben Affleck as Batman, I don't think he'll be better than Christian Bale personally, but who knows? Excuse me. Things happen. They could be just as good as them, or maybe even better. I don't know. I will not say either of them will be better than the previous actor who played them, but that's just another conversation for another time. Like after the movies are out, and discuss. I have a favorite Batman. I I think my favorite Batman is Christian Bale. Christian Bale only because he had the darkness that I wanted to see in Batman that I didn't necessarily see in the Tim Burton movies or any film prior to the Dark Knight trilogy being made. And for Bruce Wayne, he showed so much emotion. There's like a certain vulnerability of him with guilt that he has because he feels guilty because of his parents' death, and then you see tragic continue work with the woman who he loves, and then she's gone, and he thinks they were going to spend the rest of their lives together. They don't. And then the last one, you see how physically and emotionally damaged he is because of the years of being Batman, and I am sorry. I drank something earlier and that didn't help at all, so I might do it again. I drink something again later. I don't know. But I think Christian Bale had a lot of emotion, and I just felt him. I felt like his Bruce Wayne was fantastic, and he has to hide the anger and pain he has, and he plays the playboy persona, and he unleashes the anger and pain that is inside him when he's Batman. And something else I want to address, because I could probably do this in another video of why I think who my favorite Batman is, which is Christian Bale, and a little longer reason why. Okay, but I've noticed some people had complained the gap between the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. Like, he wouldn't, Bruce Wayne wouldn't stop being like Batman for that long of a time, and I see where they're coming from, and I think he was actually being Batman like 3 or 4 years after the Dark Knight, but he just didn't let the cops find out about it. Like, there might have been criminals who were beaten up and presented in a way that, Batman would deal criminals so they could get them. But they didn't see Batman, and Batman was a fugitive, so they didn't say anything. That's just my take. I could probably elaborate on that a little more in the future. But I just wanted to make this just for fun, and to let the people who watch this know what I think about Star Wars 7's trailer and Jared Leto as the Joker. Oh, and another thing for Ben Affleck as Batman, I think he could do alright. He could be as long as he tries, he'll be better than Clooney. I think as long as the script is decent and the direction is good, I think he could be an alright Batman. I'm not gonna say I want to see a series of Batman movies with him, because we haven't seen him as Batman, and yeah. Oh, something else. Like, Christian Bale was said like he's jealous of Ben Affleck as Batman, and I think what it is he played Batman the longest so far for Batman movies, and it's one of those things like where you play a character so long, like you, in a way that becomes yours in some way, because I felt he did a great job as Batman, and he's probably like, the realization that it is finally over and done. I mean, he knew it was over after The Dark Knight Rises, and he knew it was over when he heard Ben Affleck was going to be Batman. But I guess it just didn't fit truly 100% set in with him, or at least a certain part of his mind that, because he said there's like a part of him like you could do another one, you could do a fourth one, but it's like doing something for so long that you're good at, and people, took notice of how well you were at that, and then, you go and do something else, and then someone else comes and takes over that position or role. Then you just look like, maybe it wasn't the right time to leave. There may be a part of you that says that, but I think he was just, or at least a part of him, the part of him that was still like, you could do this another movie, you could do Batman one more time. I think that was what it was, like the realization for that part finally commencing with, okay, this really is over. Had a good run, and it's done. And I think it is a good way to. I thought The Dark Knight Rises was a great way to end the trilogy, and yeah, he did a great job as Batman, and I hope he'll do great work later in the future. Which I'm sure you will do, because he's a great actor. So I wish Christian Bale the best for his future work, and I wish Ben Affleck and Jared Leto as their roles, playing the Batman and the Joker, and I hope Star Wars 7 is good. Not a lot of high hopes, just in case, just so disappointment doesn't set in. Yeah, I apologize for the voice and everything, and yeah, I don't really plan these things out. I mean, like with these videos, I mean, I do, but I don't like write a script or anything. So if you see me going, look around, I'm thinking, and I just want to make sure I know what I'm saying is right. Like this is what I want to say, and it's not just something that just kind of bleh. Because a lot of this news is old, or at least older, and I guess I'd like to take time to process things and find a way to actually make a video about it. I hope this video is decent to you, and you like it. If not, well, that's okay. There's probably other videos that are better than that is them describing all this than I. But if you found this entertaining and interesting, just to see